A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Rolando Velez makes his big league debut right after this. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Play ball. He's out. You're out. 3. Out. That's ball 4. Out. Out. 3. 3. He's out.
Ready now, Rolando Velez, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
0-1 the count.
Hey, get your pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Velez has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Out. You're out. He's out. 3. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. Out. He's out. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals.
Hey, see you driving right back to the pitcher. Huh now?
So now to the plate, Rolando Velez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Rolando Velez.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
No, that's
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch.
Count is 3 and 2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Play ball. Out. You're out. Out. 3. He's out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. Out.
Standing in, Rolando Velez. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Soler. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Royals lead it 3-0. Jonathan Hernandez will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 72, Jonathan Hernandez.
Bubba Starling is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Now here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And Sandoval will lumber in to sweep it away. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Ball grounded toward Odor at second. And a good throw gets him one gone. And up steps Salvador Perez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Here we go, guys.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Ryan O'Hearn. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And the pitch. Three runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
At the plate now, Michael Franco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
1 strike. Hey, 2 out. There you go, fellas. Let's go.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Odor has a play and a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
The left fielder, number 4, Anderson.
Stepping in now, Anderson Miller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And that misses inside 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Brett Martin answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Martin.
Drew Jackson will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Jackson.
Hey, now we got 2.
He's set. Here it comes.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
Nope.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Franco at third, Miller at second, Phillips at first, 2 out in the inning. On the ground to the right side and through, a base hit. 1 run scores. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he is in there.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Gutierrez.
In now, Kelvin Gutierrez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the throw in gets away from him. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 8-0. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Low for ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. On he pops it up. Here comes Solak. But this will land untouched.
Hey, gotta hold him right now.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from third. Make it 9-0. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on.
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brad Keller takes home the win. Lance Lynn worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 9 runs, 14 hits.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers. Number 31 makes his much anticipated debut. Next. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single.
Out. 3. You're out. 3. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Out. You're out. 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Rolando Velez. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
What's the play ball? He's out. 3. Out. 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 Ball 4. Take your base. 3. You're out. He's out. Out. That's ball 4.
Striding into the box, Rolando Velez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, get your pitch.
First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
All right, one time right here. Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
The 1-0 home. A double play ball to second. 4,
Go, slide,
6,
slide.
3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1.
That's ball four.
Digging in now, Rolando Velez. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB.
Come on, slide.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Rangers 2. Ariel Jurado will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Ariel Jurado.
Ben Gamble is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Gamble.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Omar Narvaez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Omar Narvaez.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Corey Ray will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Corey Ray.
One away.
In there, 0-1. Navarez stands at first with 1 out.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Lucas Erceg will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Lucas Erceg.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, we got 2 here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here we go.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, and it remains 5-2.
7th inning stretch.
Let's play ball. You're out. 3. Out. 3. He's out. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. Out. You're out. 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 3. He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Stepping in, Rolando Velez. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the Major League pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Casey has been a great story in the baseball world lately. This game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, see it. Rip it. There you go.
And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Rangers. Number 9, Johnny Mago.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Softly hit out to short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 is today's final. Milwaukee used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Adrian Hauser pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error.